Hello dear students, welcome to CR Digital Classes. I am Ajay Funna. Today we are going to see another theory question that is coming from Unit-4 Funds Flow Analysis. As I have mentioned, from this chapter you will be getting questions in both Part A and Part B. Part A mein you will be mostly expecting theory questions or very short problem. Part B, question number 12A and 12B is fixed for Unit-4 Funds Flow Analysis, wherein you are getting mostly problems, right? I have also explained these problems in previous videos. You can refer to those videos. In this class, we are going to look at another theory question that is coming in part A. This has been asked in June-July 2022 in question number 4. See, unlike in part B, there is no fixed question in part A for unit 4. So it can be asked in any sequence. Okay, any question number can be, okay, in this particular question number, okay, unit 4 का question आएगा, ऐसा नहीं है. Okay, any number of question में से this question can be inserted, right? Today, let's see a question, okay, which is asked in June-July 2022 for 4 marks. Explain about the statement of changes in working capital. If you remember in problems, okay, when we are asked to prepare the funds flow statement, one of the statement, the first statement we prepare is schedule or change statement of changes in working capital. इधर उसको explain करने के लिए बोल रहा है. Now here, since the question is asking you to explain, okay, try to avoid the answering in points. Try to write it in the paragraphs manner, explaining about the concept. Now, whenever this type of question comes, try to answer what is it. क्या है, first of all, statement of changes in working capital, give a definition. If there is any author definition, give it, or try to frame a definition in your own words, okay, based on the concept. Then इसके uses क्या है, क्यों बनाते हैं इसके लिए, we will highlight that for decision making of management and to assess the, okay, liquidity and operational efficiency of the business. Then actual content में जाइए कि statement of changes, okay, in working capital कैसा दिखता है, what calculation we do there, and then that's how you conclude your answer, right? So first understand what is the, okay, statement of changes in working capital means. Working capital हमें पता है, working capital is current assets minus current liabilities, right? When I am saying changes, here the change means either increase or decrease. So overall क्या meaning बन के आ रहा है? It is a statement which will show the increase or decrease in current assets and current liabilities. And since current assets minus current liabilities is working capital, okay, overall working capital increase हो रहा है या decrease हो रहा है also we will find out. This statement of changes in working capital shows the changes in the current assets as well as current liabilities. What specific item is increasing? Is it inventory or is it debtors or is it cash? Or current liabilities increase हो रहे हैं, okay, or any short term like creditors or short term loans are increasing. So when you know this detailed information, management will be able to, okay, do their decision making, resource allocation properly करेंगे, right? Whether to go for additional loans or not, whether to buy more inventory or not, these type of decisions they will take, right? So what is the purpose for statement of changes in working capital preparation? Okay, what it does, it explains the changes in the working capital between two balance sheet dates. Okay, last year क्या हो रहा है? What is the position of current assets and current liabilities in the last year? What is the position of current assets and current liabilities in the current year? We'll look at the difference of this, right? And why do we need this? As I've explained, okay, management will take proper decision making. It will assess the short-term financial position, which is also called as liquidity and operational efficiency of the business, right? And how to prepare the statement of changes in working capital, okay? If you remember the format, okay, this is how it used to look, right? So we used to prepare 5 columns. First column is for particulars. Second column is for previous year figures. Then for current year figures. Then increase in working capital and decrease in working capital, right? So observe here. पहले हम particulars लिखते थे. Then previous year figures, current year figures, increase in working capital, decrease in working capital, right? We used to write the current assets, okay, individual items, inventory, debtors, cash, bank. इधर क्या figure है? इधर क्या फिगर है प्रीवियस ईयर में, करंट ईयर में, and how to calculate whether the current asset is increasing or decreasing. Okay, like whether the current assets are increasing and decreasing, what will be the effect on the working capital, right? So this is how the calculation is done. We know working capital is current assets minus current liabilities, right? When current assets are increasing, what will happen to working capital? Working capital will increase. When current asset is decreasing, working capital will decrease. So वही लिखना है इधर, okay? If the current year figure is more than the previous year figure, you will write here, right? If current year figure is less than the previous year, उसका मतलब current asset has decreased. That will result in the decrease of the working capital. We'll also use to write current liabilities, previous year figures, current year figures, right? How to do the calculation of whether it is increasing or decreasing. अगर current liability increase हो रहा है, more amount is being deducted from current assets, so working capital will decrease. उल्टा चलेगा, current assets का उल्टा rule will be applicable for current liabilities. अगर current liabilities decrease हो रहा है, तो working capital will increase. Based on that logic, you will okay write your amount, the difference amount in either increase or in the decrease. अगर current year figure ज़्यादा है than the previous year, it means current liability has increased. Increase in current liability will result in the decrease. Okay, opposite rule for okay the decrease in the increase in the working capital. Then we used to calculate the working capital, which is nothing but current assets minus current liabilities. Okay, दोनों का difference निकाल देंगे. Okay, and then we will write the increase or decrease. Okay, how the increase is happening or the decrease is happening is written in the respective column. Right. So this is how the calculation is done. What all items you see in the current assets? Okay, current assets में हम क्या क्या देखते हैं? Usually inventory, trade receivables, cash, bank. These items we will see. Bills receivable, yes sir. Current liabilities में mostly you'll see creditors, any short-term loans, कोई bills payable है, those items, right? So this is how you will write a 4-marker answer. Right, I have explained the concept, okay, but while presenting your answer, okay, you need to present like this. Okay, this answer has been given in your LMR notes as well, you can refer that, right? Observe how the answer has been presented. पहले meaning बताया गया, why, okay, what is statement of changes in working capital, it will show the difference or the increase or decrease in the working capital, okay, between two balance sheet dates. Then इसका uses बताया गया, okay, how will this statement of changes in working capital help the management, okay, in analysis of the liquidity and operational efficiency. They will make the decisions regarding the fund utilization, कैसा अपना पैसा use हो रहा है, किधर use हो रहा है, okay, all this, right? And the calculation has been mentioned here. Okay, this is how you need to present neatly in your exam. Increase in current assets will result in increase in working capital, decrease in current assets will result in decrease in working capital. Similarly for the current liabilities, right? And you have also explained, okay, current assets के current liabilities के components क्या है, just now I have discussed. Apart from this, you can also, okay, give a statement, okay, which will help the okay examiner that you know what you are writing. A statement अच्छे से बना के, if you are coming, okay, you will get okay full marks, right? So with that, I wish you all the best. Okay, I hope you understood the answer. Okay, I wish you all the best from SIA Publishers.